Well, the ISIS has now claimed responsibility for the attacks that took place in Kabul late last night. But is there a link between the Taliban takeover and the ISIS attacks in Kabul? My colleague Nupur gets us this explainer on the ISIS-Taliban links.
The ISIS-K are now widely believed to be behind the twin attacks in Kabul. They have claimed responsibility for the two blasts near the Kabul airport, one at the Abbey Gate and another at a nearby hotel. Now, as the name suggests, ISIS-K, or the Islamic State Khorasan province, is the regional affiliate of the ISIS that is active in Pakistan as well as Afghanistan. It is the most extreme and violent of these terrorist groups in Afghanistan and has been behind some of the worst atrocities in recent years, targeting a girls' school, hospitals and even a maternity ward where they reportedly shot dead pregnant women and nurses. The IS-K was actually set up in January of 2015 at the height of the ISIS power in Iraq and Syria, and recruits from both Afghanistan and Pakistan. Now, several of their members have defected from the Afghan Taliban, who don't see their own organization to be extreme enough. Now, when the Taliban took over Kabul in August, the group released large numbers of prisoners from the Pulki Charki jail, reportedly including IS and Al-Qaeda militants. All these people are now at large. Now, unlike the Taliban, whose interest is confined to Afghanistan, ISIS-K are part of a global IS and have ideological differences with the Taliban, whom they accuse of selling out to the United States. They both, however, are Sunni extremist establishments which aim at creating terror. IS militants now represent a major security challenge for the incoming Taliban government, something the Taliban leadership share in common with Western intelligence agencies. The group has roots in the northeastern part of Afghanistan, particularly Kunar, Nangarhar and the Nuristan provinces. Now, Khorasan is the historical name of this region, hence the name for this chapter of the IS. Now, the IS's Khorasan chapter has been responsible for some of the most deadly attacks we've seen in recent years. It has massacred civilians at mosques, shrines, public squares, and even hospitals. The group, of course, has claimed responsibility for the attack outside the Kabul airport, saying that a suicide bomber managed to reach a large gathering of translators and collaborators with American Army at the Barun camp near Kabul airport and detonated his explosive belt amongst them.